perhaps regarding exports to certain countries, angering or upsetting certain other countries. For example, your potential clients in Norway or Poland. Does that need an extra review at this point because of the Russian component?
I guess there is some influence, but I have to say this is the nature for each nations to decide how they're proceeding in their reaction to the current situation in Ukraine. As an industry, we must abide by the national interest of each country, and we will act appropriately against their demands.
And what's the discussion about winning this particular deal in Australia or selling arms to some of the Southeast Asian countries, potentially upsetting China? Is that something that is being somewhat discussed or nuanced with the South Korean government?
I certainly believe there is a lot of discussions that is happening at the political level in respect to the current geopolitical situation. As a Hanwha, as an industry, we are focused on the commercial element of our activities, and we conform to the request of each nation at its merit. In sense of our competition here in Australia, we are in competition with very strong contenders, and we await, hopefully, with good news in the near future.
How are you meeting the demand given the supply chain disruptions as well as a rising cost?
Well, very, very good question, actually. It has been difficult, particularly with significant increase in the transportation costs. It is hampering our activities in many ways, particularly in sense of supply chains that we have to create to ensure sovereign capability. And part of the equation is that we are looking at transfer of technologies to each nation that we actually deal with, in regards to ensuring regional security. And in particular to Australia, what we are trying to optimize, as we are doing in Europe, is to provide reliable, ready, and mobile response by Hanwha Defense Australia and our affiliates in Korea as well.